So this demonstration is going to take you through the B Stance kettlebell RDLs. We want to hold the kettlebell in the single arm, so you'll just be holding one. We're going to be stepping forward with the opposite leg, and then that same leg is just going to come back for a little bit of balance. Now as we come down, we're going to make sure we're not allowing that shoulder to drop forward. Draw that shoulder blade back, retract the shoulder blade down, and you want to keep that in place so it's quite an activated movement. From here, we'll be hinging just at the hips. So keeping a load in that single arm, we're going to take the hips back and keep that kettlebell in line with your shoelaces, so that midsection of your foot, and then squeezing through the glutes to come back to the top. We'll inhale, bracing through the core, keeping that upper back nice and tight. We'll exhale to pull through to the top, making sure that it's your working leg, so that grounded leg, that you're feeling a nice stretch through the back of the hamstring on the way down, and then really having to activate and squeeze through the glutes to pull it through to the top. On that setup, it's also really important to make sure our hips remain nice and square. So think about your hips basically being like having headlights on them. And as we take the hips back into the hinge, we want to keep both those headlights pointing in the same direction. So from here again, we're going to have that front foot, our working leg out in front. And from there, we're going to make sure that the kettlebell remains in line with the midsection of the foot. Hips are nice and square, my shoulders back nice and tight. I'm going to stay square to the front. Inhale as I run that kettlebell down the inside of my working leg. Exhale as I squeeze through the working glute to bring me back up to the top. Another thing to be mindful of is just making sure that when we're hinging back, we're keeping a neutral spine. So we don't want to be looking up like this. We want to be tucking our chin to chest, hinging back, lengthening through the hamstring, activating and squeezing through the glutes to come back to the top.